Aquarius, how are you? This is Jess from Soul Star Healing and Tarot. Hope you guys are great. Today we are doing a collective reading for the eclipse. We have the lunar eclipse in Pisces on September 7th. That's at about 15 degrees of Pisces. It's in the second decan, and that is represented by the Nine of Cups. Then on September 21st, we have the solar eclipse in Virgo. It's at 29 degrees Virgo, which is very powerful energy, okay? It's in the third decan of Virgo, and that is represented by the 10 of Pentacles in the tarot, all right? You can watch this for anywhere that Aquarius is in your chart. For the lunar eclipse, we're using the secret language of darkness to talk about the shadow energy that we want to confront at that time and release. And then for the solar eclipse energy, we're using the secret language of light. And that'll be for the energy that you want to refine and focus on to bring a higher vibration to yourself. Okay, so let's start. One card from the secret language of darkness here to see what's in the shadow energy. I am a newer channel here. If this does resonate with you, I would love a subscribe, a like, or a comment. It would be very appreciated. Spirit, what is the shadow energy you would like Aquarius to focus on during the eclipse? One card, please. My sun is an Aquarius, sun and moon and Mercury. So I love myself some Aquarian energy. Okay. We have in the sway of influence, create with your authentic self. Let me grab the book. Okay. As you go about your everyday life, your thoughts will be influenced by your authentic self, inner wisdom, friends, strangers, the media, society, cultural beliefs, and more. When you are influenced by your inner wisdom, you are a cooperative part of the creation process. You will receive impulses from your authentic self that inspire you towards desired outcomes. When you act on these impulses, you will feel freer and more aligned with your nature. When an external influence is not conducive to your purpose or well being, the creation process may feel a little off or wobbly. Should you be influenced onto a path that is not your own, it may lead to self sabotage, disappointment, or feeling like you are being tested. Should you feel this way, remember that nothing has gone wrong. Those feelings are a sign to shift your attention to your soul wisdom and seek its stabilizing and freeing influence. Feel your way through. Okay, Aquarius, have we been doing a little bit of people pleasing and focusing too much on what other people think or what we think is accepted by other people? Okay. Spirit saying here, we want to focus on our authentic self. I'm going to grab 3 cards from the Wonderland Tarot to get more information about this card. Okay, Spirit, 3 cards, please. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start here. We have a 5 of Cups here, and this might be the underlying energy that is fueling this for you, okay? Because there's some grief here that we have not processed. And when we have the 5 of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite card, we have the 3 of Cups is on the ground, and the 2 of Cups is behind the person, okay? We need to process this grief, and we need to process the emotional disappointment. We need to process the relationships, okay? Because the cups are our emotions. So generally when we have lower vibrational cup energy, it has to do with relationships, family, friends, partners, all of that, okay? Could be a situation though that you were very emotionally attached to that was disappointing. So basically, with this being in the shadow energy, we're stuck in it because we're not really processing the grief in a way that we can raise our vibration. All right. So we're maybe stuck in a bit of a victim mentality. So what do? We turn around to that Two of Cups, but we keep attracting a Two of Cups that matches the vibration of our grief. Okay. Until we heal this grief in this Three of Cups that are on the ground, we don't want to try and match with the Two of Cups if we're still in a low vibration. Okay. Because that's the mirrored energy you're going to get in that Two of Cups energy. If you're going to mirror the lower vibrational energy of that Two of Cups because it's mirroring your energy, guess what happens? You end up at the Three of Cups again, and this Five of Cups cycle keeps happening. We want to heal and understand and find, especially where we're accountable in the Three of Cups that keeps spilling over, so we can go through our healing process and then raise our vibration, and then we match with a higher vibrational Two of Cups, and we don't keep repeating this cycle. Okay. Then we can start having higher vibrational relationships that don't put us in a place of grief any longer and don't um, hurt our self-esteem or make us feel emotionally disappointed or overwhelmed, and all of those things that especially would make us susceptible to feeling that we need to impress other people in order to gain their love, or put on some false identity in order to gain their acceptance, and all of those things that we get wrapped up into when we have a situation like this that keeps repeating. Okay. We have to step in this emperor energy and take control of the situation. But with this card here in the shadow, again, with this card, who are you giving your power to? Okay. This grief here has really like shattered or put your self-esteem in a place where this is in the shadow energy. So this is like this card in the reverse. You're giving your power away. And it's obviously perpetuating this grief. Okay. We want to take our power back. All right. And listen, the Ace of Wands is here. So I know Spirit's trying to give it to you because this is a gift from Spirit. Okay. To help you get unstuck, or to help you change the energy that you've been in, which is grief. Okay. But you're not accepting the wand from Spirit. You're giving your power away. Okay. So we really want to focus on this deeply and see where we can start making changes and shift this energy, because this is a clear indication that Spirit is trying to help you. But this is also a clear indication, this Emperor, that you keep giving your power away and this grief is winning. Okay. It's up to you to turn the tables and you become the Emperor, and you grab this Ace of Wands and you take your power back and let this grief go. Okay. That's what we want to focus on in this lunar eclipse. All right. Let's see what we have for the solar eclipse. Okay, Spirit. What do we want Aquarius to focus on for the solar eclipse? One card, please. And I just want to go back to this card for a minute because it is very much in alignment with Aquarius to, you're the humanitarians, and the 11th house rules friendships and all of those things. So you are susceptible to, being attached to what other people think, or, what your friends think. All right. However, you also are ruled by Uranus. So you are rebellious. Don't forget that. Okay. You do have the ability to rebel. Here we have, you are the universe, Aquarius, and that's beautiful. Hold on one second. Let me get the book on this. And I've read this card before. It's a beautiful card. Okay. Know the self and know the nature of everything. You are you, and yet you are also the universe. Just like you, the universe is a living entity. It is not a thing or a person that knows everything. It is growing, moving, and reaching forward to experience life in new ways. Wherever or whenever you are, you will always recognize yourself and you will always exist. Play with the idea that the universe, in all of its manifestations, peers out through you. It mingles and joins with your energy to see the world through your uniqueness and expands as you do. You are the pioneer of this universal frontier, and the universe needs you to know it in all its forms. If you believe everything is separate, you will want a guide, angel, light being, someone or something outside of you who sees you to show you the way. However, everything is as one and nothing is separate. So nothing is on the outside looking in. The universe sees wonderment through your eyes, and you see wonderment in the universe. Become your own authority, not other people. Become your own authority, Aquarius. Choose to feel good by discovering what makes you laugh, love, and enjoy. Focus on this, and you will create similar manifestations. And whatever you don't focus upon will fall away from lack of attention. Okay, the universe really has a message for you here. Okay, it's very clear. It's about you and yourself, not about all of these other people. All right, let's grab 3 cards here. This is the Whisper of Stars and Garden. This is a newer deck. I think it just came out in August. So, okay, 3 cards, please, Spirit. One more for Aquarius. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. We're going to start here with this Devil card. Okay, because here's your boundary. Spirit saying it is time. Set a boundary with how you are dealing with the people around you. Okay? Do not let social media and people in your life control how you feel about yourself, how you move towards the things that you want in this lifetime. This is your life, as this card said. You are the universe. You are the center of your own universe. And it is time to cut the puppet strings and tell people no. Okay. If it is not working with your higher self and your authentic self and benefiting you in that authentic energy, it is not for you. And we need to stop giving our power away. Okay. We're taking our power back here and we're setting those boundaries and we are cutting the puppet strings. Okay, Aquarius? Couldn't be any clearer there. All right. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. We're not putting things, our time into things, people, places, situations any longer that do not produce abundance for us, that do not produce growth, that do not produce prosperity of our spirit. Okay? We are not doing that anymore. We are going to let go of any aspects of our life that are not producing growth, and we are going to focus on the areas that are. Okay, we're going to put our efforts into those things. And remember, sometimes in the growth process, we need to start things from new. So we need to plant a new seed. Okay? The day you plant the seed is not the day you pick the fruit. So know that some of this will take time. Okay? But Spirit has your back because the Ace of Pentacles is here. They're saying just change the way you're creating your reality and your earthly experience and what you're putting energy into. And when you're putting energy into things that are not producing for you, you are wasting your energy that you could be putting into the things that are producing for you. Okay? Spirit is going to reward you. They have your back. This Ace of Pentacles is here for you to start that safety and security and stability and grounded way of moving through life, where you and the people around you are all on the same page. You're all moving through life to support each other, to help each other feel safe, and focusing on long-term goals. Okay? Long-term safety and security, long-term investment into relationships where people are not controlling you with this devil and this emperor in the sway of influence here. Okay? You're going to take your power back here, Aquarius, and I love it. And Spirit has your back. This Ace of Pentacles is a clear sign. All right? So you have the Ace of Wands available already. You just have to take it. And the Ace of, did I say Ace of Wands? I think I did. And the Ace of Pentacles is right here to back it up. Okay? So you have a lot of creativity and passion and excitement, but everything will stay grounded and safe and secure in that. Okay? You can be spontaneous and not be in fear. Beautiful energy. Okay, let's grab an alchemy card. Okay, Spirit. One card for our beautiful Aquarians here. Okay. The yellowing. Let's see what this has to say. I literally just looked at this card when I was shuffling the deck. I never noticed it before. Okay. Give me 1 second to go through all of these pages. I'm really bad with Roman numerals too. Just saying. All right. So, yellowing, aging, transitioning, warning. Indicating transition, the yellowing leads us into the next place of our alchemical work. Okay? Envision the yellowing as pages of a beloved novel or the ochre blanket of leaves in fall. This color seeps out to signify the beginning of the end, a return to zero. Even a deep bruise finds a yellow tint as it reaches its final phases of healing. In contrast, yellow can be the marker for long-awaited growth as seen in the first rays of the sun and the cheer of forsythia in February. Okay, I think I know what that plant looks like. Whatever its message, yellow tells the truth. It leads us forward, like the vibrant canary in the mine warning of what's to come. Take heed. The transition is here, whether by yoke or bio. How to respond is up to you. It's likely you already know. Yellow rides a fine line in art. The color is often interpreted as cheeriness covering turmoil, as seen in the late paintings of Van Gogh. Interesting. Okay. Well, the transition's happening here, and it looks like whether you want it or not, you are in a place of transitioning into learning how to release what other people think and take your power back and start putting your energy into your authentic life. Okay. Your authentic self. It's beautiful. It's available, this energy, to support you during this eclipse season. So please work with it. Ask Spirit for help. They definitely have your back with these aces here and want to support you. You just have to accept the gift. Okay? Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. Again, if this resonated with you, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, liking, or leaving a comment, I would be so grateful. I'll see you next month for our next series of readings. Bye-bye.